This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Now every time it rains, pennies from heaven.
It's Lucky Penny Day.
You've heard the saying, penny for your thoughts.
Right.
When people trying to figure out, like, what are you thinking about? I wonder, because you know me so well, if I had a thought right now, if I was envisioning something, you think that you could figure it out?
I think so. Well, I happen to have 20 pennies in my pocket, so I'm going to do 20 questions to try and figure out what you're thinking.
Okay.
Okay. You're thinking you've got something in your mind already. Okay. Is it a person?
No.
Is it a food?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Food is involved.
Food is involved. Is it a breakfast food?
No.
No. Okay. Is it a pastry?
Yes.
Is it an almond croissant?
Yes, but I'm thinking about it as part of something bigger. It's a bigger envision.
Okay. Does it involve a charcuterie board?
You really do know me well. No.
No? Okay.
No.
So it's an almond croissant, but you're thinking about it as part of it. Is it part of a spread of bigger pastries? Like
No.
a spread of like multiple pastries?
No, it's part of something, a bigger thought.
Oh, a bigger thought.
Yeah.
You're just thinking about a buffet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're making it all about food.
No.
Other things as part of the thought. Like me and an almond croissant.
You're thinking of all your in bed together.
I would be in bed.
Breakfast in bed.
No, just because I'm...
Okay, so it involves you, an almond croissant, bed.
What else would I be doing in bed?
Sleeping, eating. You're with the babies. Or does it involve C and Bodie?
No.
No? Does it involve your husband, Paul?
No.
Okay.
Just by myself.
Just you with an almond croissant in bed.
And what am I doing? What's my favorite thing to do?
Watching reality TV.
Yes!
You're eating an almond croissant in bed watching reality TV.
On vacation, because I'm on vacation next week. Yes!
Wow.
From heaven.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
I tip my hat to a good salesperson. People who can sell, that is a skill, that is an art.
If you're really good at it, you do really well no matter what area or what field you work in, because a lot of the time, salespeople, they're very successful for good reason.
I had a guy stop me on the street the other day. I was walking Coffee the Pooch, and I didn't realize what he was doing. He was sort of further away from his partner he was working with in the booth. He was just a guy in a red shirt, and he just said to me, "Hey, man, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?" For 45 seconds, I deliberated between, I know it's cliche, but like flying would be amazing, but then also reading people's minds. But then could I turn it off, or was it always on? So like a stream of consciousness, and finally I settled on flying. And he goes, "That's great." And he goes, "You know what? Hey, could I just have a minute of your time?" He goes, "It has nothing to do with what I just asked you. I just want a minute of your time." And at this point, I couldn't tell him I was in a rush because I just saw my verbal diarrhea for a minute.
You, in fact, gave him a lot of time.
Yeah. He was probably just looking for a quick answer. He had to end the conversation. He's like, "I got to move on." And he goes, just come on over here. I just want to tell you about something. And at that point, I'm like, okay. He seemed like a really nice guy, really nice, soft approach. Anyway, he proceeded to tell me about the Little Saint Nick Foundation, which is a charity I had not heard about. They basically help out kids in crisis. They do these like little anti-anxiety bags for kids in hospital. They contain like color books and crayons and stuffed animals.
Oh, nice.
So then I'm like, okay, it's for kids. Great, of course. Anyway, I wound up donating on this walk. Feel good about it. But I just thought, what an effective sales tactic. Like this guy just started with something completely out of the blue. You could have a superpower. Like, it plays to your ego, it plays to your psyche, and then he reeled you in.
What a sales pitch. That's amazing. I love when that happens. And it was unexpected as well. So
completely.
You end up doing something good, and kudos, right? Like, you're helping the guy out, too.
Because if he took the traditional approach of, "Hey, can I just get a minute of your time?" and I saw the clipboard and I saw the booth, I would have just pointed to my headphones, which I don't know what that does. That's my move. I point to my headphones. I'm like, I can. I'm wearing a headphone. I can't. Do you not see my AirPods?
I'm so busy. I'm so busy right now. Oh, my.
Have you ever been sold on something that you otherwise had no intention of buying or taking part in?
It's a good question. And we've all been there, where you don't expect to, like, maybe shell out money. You don't expect to be in that situation. And then They get you.
Could be a concept, an idea, a timeshare.
Every time I've gone to India, they have the best salespeople, the best customer service. Like, when you walk into a store and you're like, no, I'm just looking, like you're not interested in anything when they ask you, can I help you? I did that, and this gentleman pulls something and he goes, how about this? And I'm like, no, it's not really my color. He's like, what is your color? And I'm like, blue. He's like, I'll do it in blue. And I'm like, oh, no, but it's not really my style. He's like, what's your style? He's like, I'll make it your style. And then I'm like, it's not in my budget. He's like, what's your budget? He's like, I'll just take this off. I'll give you the budget. And then finally, I'm like, no, you know what? I got to fly back to Canada tomorrow, so it's not going to happen. He's like, I will ship it overnight. I'm like, how? And he's not lying. Like, they can do that.
I got to find out, though, what did you end up buying in the end?
I don't even know.
Like a vegan belt.
I tried 10 different ways to get out of buying this Indian soup, but I ended up buying it.
It's true. They will not take no for an answer.
No.
Yeah, that is persistence personified. What is it was all in the pitch story. The time you got sold on something like Pooja, you weren't necessarily looking to buy. Breakfast Television's Frankie Flowers. Yeah, what was it for you?
I got to tell you, just recently there was a door knock. I hate people coming to my front door. I hate that. When they try to sell you something. So I open the door. Why are you bugging me? In my home, it's right around dinner time. I open the door, and there's, I guess he was about 16 years of age with art, and he was selling his own art. It was awful.
Awful
art.
Oh.
I will tell you, it was not great art. Not my style. But just to see his pitch, because I was like, that's not my style. But he kept on coming back at me. And then I was like, okay. I don't know if I gave it to him because I was enthused that he was an entrepreneur, or I just wanted to go eat dinner. I gave him the money.
I hope Frankie's not going to sell that at his next garage sale.
I hope not, yeah. But, encouraging the young ones to be entrepreneurs. I like that. Let's go to Zoltan in Toronto. What's your story?
Oh, I got reeled in, hooked, and sinkered. I was walking along the Eaton Center years ago in my 20s, and this gentleman walked up to me and he says, would you like to buy one of these magazines? I said, no, not really. I don't have any cash right now. The buddy flips out a Square Boy and goes, I do credit cards. I couldn't move. I couldn't say no. I had to buy one of his magazines.
That's like, when you go to restaurants or bars, whatever, and there's bathroom attendants, and I'm always like, I don't have any change. I can't tip you. They're giving you like soap and a towel. A lot of them now have tap. Like, I can tap and tip you. I guess I can't say no. Sure. Here's $3 for turning on the sink. Zoltan, thanks so much for the call, bud.
Take care, guys. Have a great day. Great show.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
Okay, yesterday I told you that you can tell your cat that you love them by blinking slowly at them, and it has to be slow, and that if they blink back slowly, it means they love you too.
And how do they even figure this stuff out? Like some cat who transformed into a human was like, hey guys,
by the way,
what? This is what this means.
This is my love language.
Yeah. Legend has it this is the case.
Cat experts say that this works. And then we heard from you on our text line to 981-981 yesterday. All the cat lovers out there are like, no, I've tried this. It actually does work. This is a real thing.
Yeah, and so Bossman Blair's wife has a cat. He's very clear to say it's not his cat. He tried it yesterday with the cat. Didn't go well as expected. He tried it again with his wife, who is the cat's owner. So let's see how it went.
Test number 2 on whether cats understand the language of love. Yesterday, I tried the slow blink with the cat, and I just got meows of disdain. So we're here with Karen, who owns the cat, and we're going to see if the cat loves you and if you've got a unspoken bond. All right? Okay, Karen, here's how it works. You blink slowly into the cat's eyes. If you get a slow blink response, there's a connection. Blink number 1. I'll give you a 50% wink on that. That's a pass. Wink number 2. I don't know. Yeah, okay, you got one. So that's 2. The final blink to see if you connect and whether you love each other. All right, do it. Blink. Hey, it works.
Guess work. She hates you.
I know.
Wait, so the cat slow blink, black at Karen?
Totally worked.
And and at the same rate too. It closes them and opens them at the same.
What?
And then
beautiful.
Yeah, and then you heard the out. She said, "Cat hates you."
Oh my! Instead of like slow blinking back at Boss Man, the cat actually did like a side eye roll with you,
and then a scratch across the face.
It scratched your face off.
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. Legend has it. This is true.
It actually does work.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast. The nearly impossible question.
with Pooja and Gurdeep.
Here it is. 24% of Canadians find this sound to be relaxing. What do we think it is?
Let's go to Gary in Uxbridge. What's your guess?
A good thunderstorm.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I love that. I find it really relaxing. As long as you're inside.
Yeah, but it just, we just had one the other night there, and the grandkids, we had to explain to them that, like it's people upstairs in the clouds bowling, because they were getting scared of it.
Wow.
And then they went, oh, cool.
Nothing like the peaceful sound of thunder.
They're like, can we go bowling? Gary, great guest to get us started, but that's not it.
Have a good day.
You too.
Doing great. Chris from Oshawa, do you have a guess?
I would say snoring.
Whoa. Who finds that relaxing?
24% of Canadians, apparently.
Like someone's partner would hear that and be like, I love the sound of that snoring. Maybe. I mean, maybe it's possible.
It's possible. And we are trying to guess things that are unlikely here.
Yeah.
Chris, good guess, but that's not it.
Perfect. Have a great day.
You too. Nicole from Orangeville, always lovely to hear from you. 24% of Canadians find this sound to be relaxing. What do you think it is?
Is it the sound of like thunder or a thunderstorm?
Oh, it's a popular guess. I guess some people do find that pleasant and relaxing.
I love it. It's kind of like, I don't know, how do I say this? If you're inside, a little storm rolling outside, it kind of sets the mood. You know what I mean? It's nice.
For you by yourself?
No, like if there happens to be company.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Nicole, you know what I'm saying, right?
Absolutely, I guess so.
Great. It either sounds
Just me? Okay, then.
Oh, Nicole, this is TMI and not the right answer.
Awesome. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Somebody else out there listening,
Gets it.
A storm puts them in the mood.
Okay. If you say so, don't knock it till you try it. 24% of Canadians find this sound to be relaxing. It's only 24%. Getting a lot of texts on the text line.
Yeah, by the way, before we get to text, next time there's a little low pressure system rolling in, you hunker down with Paulie and you tell me.
Okay.
Anyway.
The problem is that it will sound a lot like my stomach is growling. And I'll just be like, no, I'm just hungry. That's not thunder.
Okay, on the text line, people guessing they find this sound relaxing. The sound of a vacuum.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's kind of like the white noise situation.
You get
there.
a nice little Shark Ninja fired up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a nice hum to it.
Ashley from Toronto saying the sound of a hairdryer. Never thought about it before, but it could be relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Good guess.
Brian from Pickering saying birds chirping.
Oh.
Okay. Pretty good guess.
That would be more than 24%.
Yeah, I think
right?
we all find that lovely. You want to wake up to that.
Connie's saying maybe people find the sound of the TV relaxing. You know, there's some people who say, I can't sleep unless the TV's on.
You put it on mute and you sort of need that little distraction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like going to sleep with like no sound. I need something, right? Like we both use a white noise machine.
Yeah.
That's very helpful.
Jonah from Ajax saying wind chimes. That's a good guess because some people find them very eerie and don't like them at all. And there's other people who are like, oh no, it's just so pleasant and beautiful.
By the way, Paula from Whitby texting in saying, I agree with Gurdeep, LMAO.
Oh.
Paula from Whitby knows what's up. I know what Paula from Whitby is doing when a little low pressure system's rolling through.
You're going to think about Paula from Whitby the next time. So here's the question again. I don't think we need a hint. I think we're going to get it.
We're going to get it, I think.
24% of Canadians find this sound to be relaxing. We don't have it yet.
No. And you know what? I'm going to give you a little hint. It's something organic. Karen in Toronto, what do you think it is?
It's the cicadas.
You got it!
How'd you know that, Karen?
Oh, I think that I have a husband that's from France, and he loves them. So, and it's very relaxing for him. So,
wow, it's not a sound that I would say is relaxing. Like after a while, it sort of like blends into the background, but relaxing.
Yep, I know. I feel the same way, but yeah.
Fascinating. Karen, this was a tough one, and you were the only person to nail it. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
I'll be honest. I don't even really know like what is this cicada even sound like?
This.
That's not relaxing.
No.
Oh, I had this all wrong. I thought this was a cicada. That's relaxing. Give me a little John Cicada.
John Cicada.
I had this all wrong. I'm like, why is the number so low? This should be 100%.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.